Morning everybody, Jeff from Rust Bucket Valley Garage. Last night we got a delivery and it is the front bumper. Yay! This is the one we got, this is the one we chose, and the actual product is really nice. So it's all made of steel, it's reinforced, it has a short bull bar on it, which I've seen some of the ones that in the pictures on the internet, and they just don't look aesthetically pleasing to us here, so we went ahead and ordered this one right here. The bull bar has provision for two lights, and the bumper also has the provision for the regular JK running lights. So this kit you get from Extreme Terrain, and they're not a sponsor by the way, but we really like them. We got the rear bumper, you saw a previous video on that, but they give you every single piece of hardware that you possibly need. They give you the pull hooks right here. These are the adapters for the regular JK running lights. These right here are the mounting plates. These right here are adapter plates for the regular JK running lights. They give you all the nuts, bolts, screws, and the count is like dead on. So they give you everything that you could possibly need. So the first thing we were going to do is we were going to go ahead and install the bull bar, because once we take and put the bumper on the vehicle, those points are not going to be available for access. So we have the bull bar on, and 3 of the bolts were available. We could take and use the electric impact wrench on there, and this bolt right here on the inside, we had to use a ratcheting wrench, and both of those are 13 millimeter. So another thing, or 2 other things that we noticed, is on the inside of the bull bar there is kind of a rubber gasket that keeps things from rubbing metal on metal. So we really like that, a little bit of quality there. And also, they didn't have lock washers, but they had locking nuts, okay, which is really nice. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to mount this on the vehicle. And since we're working alone today, we're going to use the engine hoist to take and sling this on here so that we can have an easier time of mounting that. So we'll get that set up on a sling and get it moved into position. And one thing that I did notice on here, if you look on the inside, this is a winch plate right here, and some real nice reinforcement on there. So you have 2 reinforcements right here, and then you also have another reinforcement down in here. So yeah, that's really made really well. The pull hooks that you saw on the front go all the way through the face of the steel bumper, and this right here is where the frame actually takes and mounts. So the pull point is welded right into there. So that's another sign of a real quality product. This end plate for the frame is made out of real heavy gauge steel, and we really like this. So let's get that thing in the sling and get it ready to be mounted up. Okay, so we have it slung on the engine hoist, and it's pretty much in position. So let's go underneath and put some bolts in there. The kind of nut plates that they used on this one right here is a little bit different. The reason is because you cannot take and get 2 bolts, top and bottom, in the same way. So what they do is they go ahead, and there's a hole in the back of this where you can take and put this thing through, and then you put a nut on one side and you thread a bolt from the back to take and hold the other side of it. And let me show you what that looks like. So when you're going to go ahead and put the nut plates in, they give you these little plastic shims, okay? And let me show you what those are for. So we're underneath the front of the vehicle, and we have the nut plates installed in this little cavity right here. And then you go ahead and you press these little plastic spacers under here, and when you're mounting the bolts through the frame right here and here, it keeps this this nut plate from falling back into the bumper. Okay. So once you get the top bolts in, you want to take a Phillips screwdriver and take it and line up the bottom holes so you can take and put the bolts in there. So we've moved the engine hoist out because we have one side anchored, and we also have the bolts, as you can see right here, in both sides. So we just have to take and do our final adjustments and then go ahead and tighten everything up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. So there we have it. We have the Barricade Trekker front bumper from Extreme Terrain installed on a Jeep. And we wanted something that was a little bit short so it would not take and interfere with the attack angle. And that's exactly what we got. We haven't put any of the lights in it. We haven't decided what we're going to do yet with that. So whether we're going to repair the ones that are supposed to go in there. The left side was completely obliterated by the accident, so we only have one left, and the other one's got a big crack in it. So we did take an order a set of those. But we really like how this little project here turned out. So now we're going to research for a winch. Gotta fill up this space right here. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the likes and comments. Please hit the notification button. When you do, you will be the first one to know when we do something new. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Talk to you next time.